How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando, Deadeye. Commando, Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Command. Psy-Freak. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. Some have adapted to the new environment and changed. Evolution has its ways. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce Biomutant in their multi-organ they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Who needs a ladder? Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. Spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
pilvov ugvuhu vobra boom.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers.
Tolu keta ya wawanawe.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's...
Tolu keta ya wawanawe.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child.
Mopu far kobi.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the...
Setuata papkila.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an out...
Ububu dubuko.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark.
Weta gono.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa
He kobe. He fari kobo far.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the...
Tolidrea ya maoloa.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciple...
Chintuata moti huasa.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least... Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young... He understands why you came all the way out here. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of... You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with... The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says... You found one. You should... The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention... You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use... You handle... One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain... But today, your focus is getting this one to be... Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree... From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a... One day, the land won't be as peaceful. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on... He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to
Lua tolu tum.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun. And it wasn't long after that that the
Ko bubuye buy.
records tell of the ruinous devastation. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Aya mu aya.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eater.
Cantita duela bofo.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support.
Yuba dolu wawa.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree...
The water.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the
Tu wawu.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.